Capricorn, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning, and if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, flip and switch the roles if you need to, but don't try and make anything fit if it's not your story. And just let it go. So, okay, your first card's out. We have the Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. We've got the Mountain Road. You're on the road to success. We've got the Kite with a vacation. This could be vacation you're taking over summertime or Christmas time, depending where you are in the world. Summer if it's in the southern hemisphere. Winter in the northern. We've got a finger warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So this is kind of after you come back from your vacation. It's in your future position, but there's a warning there, and so we'll get into it in the tarot, what it's going to be around. In the Torch, we've got spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So I feel like whatever this problem is it's saying to use your intuition to make these changes, and if you keep using your intuition, this is going to help you develop and create this awareness and understanding for whatever the problems are that pop up along the way. At the bottom of the deck, we've got a faraway dog. A distant friend is thinking of you. So that's nice. Okay, let's get into the tarot. You may know who that distant friend is. You might be thinking of them too. So maybe you'll give them a phone call or something, let them know you're thinking of them, or send them a message. Funny how sometimes people pop into your brain and, you know, you haven't thought about them in a while and you wonder how they are. So it's nice to send somebody a message. But usually they're thinking of you too, and that's why you think of them. So, alright, let's go. Nine of Pentacles, nice. Okay, so this is talking about living a really nice lifestyle. Maybe it's a bit too much of the material things. Maybe it's a bit too much in the ego, keeping up with the Joneses. And maybe these are the changes where you kind of like you've got everything. This could be somebody who feels like they've got everything, they've got all the comforts, they're, you know, living the dream, but still feeling like there's something missing. Something what on a foundational level, something is feeling like a bit empty, a bit lost, even though you've got all this around you. Or maybe that's what you think is going to make you happy, is having these comforts, having like what you don't feel like you've had, maybe trying to fill that hole with material things, and that's not what's going to actually fulfill you at the end of the day if you're looking for fulfillment. Or this could be somebody you're dealing with where like that's their focus and you're like, you know, because we've got the Lovers in reverse here. So let's see, what's this Nine of Pentacles? Clarify this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. You could feel like, I don't know, somebody may be feeling like the only reason they've got all these things is because they were, I don't know, like it's like somebody was manipulative and strategic in the past, or got them for the wrong reasons. There could be some guilt coming up, feelings of guilt. Clarify again this Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, now it's getting juicy. It could be somebody around you and that's all they're interested in is looking good. This could be somebody you're in a relationship with if you're a masculine. I don't feel like this is your energy. This is somebody who wants to take what you have. Somebody who wants to have your life. Somebody that wants to destiny swap. Somebody who's jealous. This could also be for a masculine in a relationship with this Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like this need for attention, this need to outdo everybody, this need to look good. It's like they can never be satisfied, they can never be filled. This is a real narcissistic, you know, karmic feminine energy. And so you may, like, if somebody's in a relationship with this Queen of Wands in reverse, they're never gonna really, like, it's going to be filled with illusions, and you know, they've always got something to say to get around it. You may not know what the problem is, and that's where you've got to use your intuition, because they won't let you have any proof. If you're a feminine, I feel like this is a toxic friend, fake friend that's around you, or somebody you just don't suspect. This could be somebody who's literally right under your nose, like right under your nose, and you really need to kind of go with, like, what's your gut saying, what's the gut feeling about this person, because you are going to be constantly under attack. They are going to be very passive aggressive. There's going to be just little snide comments, little negs to make you feel not good about yourself. This person is competitive. It's not a loving relationship. They're very competitive with everybody, not just you. This could be somebody around, it feels like somebody in your personal life. It doesn't feel like this is a work situation. So, but this is the kind of person that, if you're a feminine and this isn't your friend, this is somebody who could be like trying to, you know, get your masculine, get you out of the way so they can have your life and take your man. This is something she would do. So, yeah, we've got, you're on the road to success, but we've got the Lovers in reverse. So I feel like you're on the right path, but maybe this Queen of Wands is having an affair with your masculine. Maybe your love life isn't doing so good, but you're doing good in life, and you're upstanding, you're holding your integrity, you're a hard worker, you live your life like in a good way. You treat other people right, but the Lovers in reverse, or maybe you've got everything except for a love relationship. Could be, for some of you, the one thing that's missing. Because you've got 9 of Pentacles, you don't have the 10. So, you know, everything's pretty good. Everything's pretty good. But, well, this could be what's blocking you too. This Queen of Wands could be blocking love coming into your life. She could be one of those girls, you go out with her and she's always cock blocking. Or she's like always swooping in. She's the beautiful one. She's the, you know, one that needs to get all the attention. She's, you know, anybody who's interested in you, she's going to get in the way of that. And so this person could be blocking your existing relationship, having an affair with your existing man, or blocking you from meeting somebody, which is sort of sabotaging you behind the scenes. So clarify the Lovers. King of Cups. So he's in the upright. And this is somebody who's extremely loving, extremely caring, very, you know, good father, good father figure. Somebody who's loyal, has integrity, very loving. But the Lovers is in reverse. So there could be, if you're the feminine and you're with this masculine, maybe there's something going on with your sex life that's not working for you. Clarify this. Lovers in reverse, the King of Cups. This man could be still stuck on something from the past. Not having let go of some past issues. Maybe it's just like, I mean, the Five of Cups in reverse kind of says it's like he is over the past, but the Lovers in reverse still there. It's maybe he's emotionally disconnected but still holding on to some trauma. You know that you can let it go if you can find a way to. Clarify again, the Lovers in reverse, King of Cups, the Strength card. This could be somebody who's interested in you, but you're not. You know, maybe he reminds you of somebody from the past. Maybe this is somebody you already dated in the past. Maybe this is the father of your children, and you've already tried that. It didn't work. It doesn't work in some way. Where, you know, the love's platonic, and it's not. It's just not what you want. It's not what you need. But we've got the Strength card there. So we've got Leo energy, King of Cups. We've also got Cancer energy. So you could be dealing with those signs. But the Strength card here, it's like, I don't know. So there's a strength about this King of Cups. There's something he's got a lot of courage and strength about that. Maybe he's just gonna wait it out with you if something's blocking. Interesting. I mean, it's we've got this Nine of Cups here too. See, it's like there's something missing. There's a pentacle missing. There's a cup missing. It could be kind of like it's nice, it's good, it's comfortable, it's consistent, but there's something just not there. There's something not there. So vacation, we've got, you know, this is going to be a great time. You're going to go on this vacation. You're going to be super happy and enjoy it. It's going to be all the things that you wanted it to be. But there's always a but. Yeah, so you could be taking a trip overseas, or just to a new, you know, to a different state, a different area. It doesn't matter where you're going. You're going to get away and get this time away from all the typical general things in life. We've got Ace of Pentacles and a Page of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. There's something, and I don't know, there's something just... King of Swords in reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so maybe like just... It feels like a bit of a roundabout. Like life is not challenging you somewhere. It's like you're trying to figure something out as well. Like you've got you've got the comfortable life. You're reasonably happy. You got a good man if you're in this relationship. Or at least you've got somebody who's a good man who's interested in you. So everything's kind of like you are on this road to success, but there is this thing that's missing, and I feel like given that it's asking you to tap into your intuition, it's the spiritual development I think that's missing. And you like you can't put your finger on it because you've got all the things, or you're working towards having all those things. You know, you're happy enough in your life, but there's something missing, some sort of fundamental meaning, something meaningful. So yeah, this is this is you like not even knowing what choice to make. Like where do I turn from here? There could be this King of Swords in reverse though. This is somebody who's not honest. This is something that's not truthful. So you could be not being really truthful with yourself with regards to like, you know, that's a large area of life that's missing. If you don't have any kind of spiritual practice, it's as important as having, you know, a healthy diet and exercise, as, you know, looking after your physical body. It's like looking after your spiritual body. It's just as important. It's a big part of your self-love and your connectedness and your inner knowing and your inner self-development. So, you know, you've got your work life, you've got your family life, you've got your health and fitness side of life, you've got your children if you have them, but something's still missing. This is a large area of life, and I feel like this is what somebody's missing, is they've maybe you used to do some sort of practice, and maybe there was something that burnt you around that as well. Like maybe you grew up in a really spiritual or religious type of environment,
And so you've got a fixed way of what that is for you. Maybe you haven't found something for yourself. You know, and maybe you even come in and watch a tarot reading, but you don't, you know, have a practice of your own outside of this. Like, you might listen to this message and you know, this can be helping to confirm and giving you some understanding, but maybe you don't really like have your own relationship that is developing with whomever you want to call the divine, spirit, God, whatever it is for you. There's something, maybe this is something you have but you don't share that with your partner. Maybe that's something that you don't have in common, because you've got a lot of love here. You do have a lot of love here, but there's yeah, maybe a disconnect. But this Queen of Wands, she's definitely in the way, and she could be a dark witch as well. So there could be something blocking and you don't even know why or what this is. Okay, so clarify again this Nine of Cups, Eight of Cups. We've got the Knight of Cups in reverse. How is this Knight of Cups in reverse? So this could be somebody who's like, I don't know, like maybe you're going on a family vacation. This could be your son or this King of Cups son. There could be something to do with the relationship. You could be going to see family over, you know, on this vacation. This could be somebody you're seeing in Christmas or somebody you're not seeing because relationships had a falling out. This person could do something to kind of like create some dramas on the vacation. This is somebody who's emotionally immature and therefore also emotionally what am I trying to say, passive aggressive, emotionally manipulative. That's what I'm trying to say. So why are they showing up? So Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so maybe they are trying to get some money out of you. Maybe this person is feeling like you have more than them and they want you to share, or they just want money for Christmas, or there's this could be why what they're manipulating to get. Maybe they're refusing to go on this vacation unless you pay for them. Okay, so warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So this could be the problem. Like, maybe you've got to really be careful as to how much money you spend, because now we've got a Three of Pentacles in the reverse here. Now this person could be standing in the way. If this is somebody at work and not family, this could be somebody who's standing in the way of you getting time off to go on a vacation. I'm kind of not really thinking that's strong for everybody though. But this could also be this one cup that you're missing to be in a Ten of Cups. Like, everything's great except this relationship with this Knight of Cups is not great. It's not great at all. And that's the one thing that stops you from having that ultimate happiness, is what's going on between you and this Knight of Cups, or what's going on between this King of Cups and this Knight of Cups. His son or brother, or it's somebody younger, but there's something that's not quite right. I mean, this could even be this inner child healing that needs to happen for this King of Cups. Like, everything about him is pretty good, but he hasn't healed some sort of childhood past issue, and it's an emotional problem. It could even be subconscious triggers, and that could be getting in the way of you and your love relationship. And maybe you're feeling like it's, you know, this person just pours himself into work and money, and that's why maybe they try to, this could be somebody who feels like they're not enough. Like, maybe they were abandoned as a child, maybe they were adopted out as a child, and they've got these abandonment wounds, these emotional wounds, that they try to fill with stuff, with having enough. Like, if somebody has a limited belief system that ultimately they never feel like they're enough, or they have enough, they're going to try and have more stuff. They're going to try and prove that they're enough to other people, even though it's never going to solve the problem of
not feeling enough. It's not going to solve that limited belief system, but that can be then the behavior to cover that up, to try and feel like they're filling their life, that they've got enough, that they are enough, proving themselves constantly. And that could be what's having somebody go, I've got everything. I've got the lifestyle, I've got the money, I've got the love, I've got the success, but I still have some empty hole in me that can't be seemed to be resolved. And that is that spiritual development, that awareness, that understanding needs to be sorted out. So warning you of a problem even now, the future, it's like maybe somebody goes and overspends. They've got too much focus on money, on work, on business. This Three of Pentacles talks about something not making enough money or something going wrong in a business. Clarify this. Well, I feel like whatever it is, there's going, I mean, we've got the Sun card, so it's very, you know, somebody could be pretending everything's okay, or somebody could be thinking like, no, it can handle itself. Like there could be something that it gets illuminated though. You could see where the problem is, but it's like there's definitely a problem coming up. Maybe somebody's running a business in what's it called when it's not covering its bills. It's like it's in I can't think of the word. I mean, somebody could be deliberately bankrupting a business, or you know, it could be running insolvent. That's the word. So maybe the taxes haven't been paid. Maybe the bookkeeping hasn't been done correctly. Something could be going on with somebody's career. Maybe somebody's decided to quit or stop working. They could be retiring. Happy about the retiring, but there's a problem coming up, see? There's a problem here. Something about the business could be under investigation. Three of Cups. The problem could be hiring somebody's family and then they're not doing the work. They're kind of taking something for granted. Somebody could be taking it for granted. We got Three of Cups could be, I don't know, maybe this Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who works in the business. Somebody who's kind of like on the inside. This could be spending more money than you're making. A bit too much socializing, a bit too much, I don't know. There could be something that goes wrong while you're on vacation. Clarify again, this Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups. We've got 3-3. So there could be some sort of third party situation. Ooh, the Magician. These are really powerful cards though, you know, really powerful. Maybe like somebody's wanting to create a different kind of workplace culture and environment at the workplace, like socialize more with the, you know, their employees, or this could be like something goes wrong at a Christmas party, like everybody gets way too drunk, somebody has a car crash on the way home, and then that actually legally does fall back on the business. So somebody might be wanting to lay it all on and give a really banging Christmas party or end of year party, something like that, and it's something happens. So like manifesting this amazing time, manifesting this really great social occasion, but something falls back on the business during this time. So it's a great party, but if you're the owner of the business, or you're responsible for the employees getting home safely. So if somebody's not like putting all of their employees in an Uber or a taxi to make sure they're getting home safely, if anybody's driving or going out somewhere else afterwards, it could fall back badly on the business. Something could just, I don't know, something could happen here at the party. I feel like this is at a social event. This could even be one that you're going to. A Christmas party you're going to is, I don't know, something happens there. But it's like, it's a freaking great party. It's a great time. It's like, yeah, but it could just be like somebody overspends. They go out, it's like going out for the night and not having a budget where you're going to cut yourself off and checking the bank account the next day, and it's like, I cannot believe how much I spent. It could be as simple as that. It's warning, it is a future predictive thing, so if you heed the warning now, then you can avoid this from happening. Hasn't happened yet. So far, everything's just going great. So, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. We've got the 7 of Wands. So, you're feeling like you've got the upper ground here. You're feeling like, okay, you know, life's going pretty great. So, I've got the upper hand, upper ground, but you could be feeling like there's a lot of competition. There's maybe just there's a lot to learn. Or maybe you've kind of been fighting off. More probably, you've been fighting off this spiritual development. Maybe not wanting to be open to it. Like, because you're winning at life, so why do you need that? But I feel like you're fighting yourself in this. And it's coming from past heartbreak. Because this spiritual development is going to bring up the shadow side. The shadow side of yourself. The one thing that's missing. The unhealed. That this is a person who's got everything else working just great. But there's this heartbreak. And it's a childhood thing. It's a childhood wound. And like it's like somebody here has done everything to make their life a success, but avoiding dealing with this issue. Big avoidance. And it's unhealed. And somebody's resisting this transition, like completely, and that's all that's coming out about this, is it's a huge resistance. They don't want to bring up that side of themselves. They don't want to revisit the hurt and the pain. They don't want to have to bring it to the surface in order to deal with it, because there's too much pain. Like it can even be so subconscious that it's like, not even memories you can actually physically bring up. Like it could have been so blocked out, like the trauma, so blocked out that that's just, you couldn't consciously talk about it anyway, but there are other ways you can heal this. So somebody's like fighting with themselves to keep these issues down. But the thing is, obviously it's time to bring this up, because there's nowhere else to go but up. There's everything else is doing pretty great here. So clarify this. Ooh, King of Wands in reverse. Okay, somebody could have been, trigger warning. Somebody could have been like molested as a child, or had that this King of Wands has something to do with somebody's childhood wounds. It may have been just other forms of abuse. Somebody could have had a narcissistic mother and father figure, or mother or father figure. This King of Wands in reverse though matches this Queen of Wands in reverse. This is like somebody, or even a spirit that keeps following you around. It and it'll attach to different people, but it keeps showing up. It keeps like it stays around. Somebody could have. Let's keep going. Clarify. Oh. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles just fell out. So this is what's going to bring in that extra pentacle. solving this issue is what will keep, yeah, this is going to round it up. This is definitely the theme here. So this King of Wands, what is he doing? Somebody could have been, okay, this could have been a same-sex relationship. This King of Cups and this King of Wands could have had a same-sex relationship, or this is somebody that's still around, still in the background. This could have been kept a secret. This could have kept somebody could be struggling with their sexuality because of something that happened to them as a child. And that could be why this Lovers is in reverse. Like somebody has these hang-ups, or they haven't dealt with them. They haven't, whether this person is openly gay or not, whether they stay in relationships with women, maybe even toxic women, because they actually haven't dealt with their sexuality. They haven't dealt with their childhood trauma, and this could be the trauma. Maybe this is somebody who doesn't come out of their shell, doesn't, announce their sexuality, and that is always that part of themselves that they feel they can't be fully self-expressed, that they keep hidden. It's become a burden. It has their life feel unsuccessful, that they can't live in their truth, and they don't know how to. They don't know how to. Yeah, so they're just going to continue to lie about it because they want to avoid the tower, they want to avoid the judgment. This could also be with the spiritual development comes in, as somebody could be very spiritual and they feel like this is bad and wrong to be that way. Or this is like they could feel like this is a sin, depending on the belief systems. So, yeah, there is definitely a strong pulled relationship here, and maybe this King of Cups could have love for this King of Wands in reverse, but maybe he's with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So somebody could be in love with somebody's husband or somebody's boyfriend, and it's become this burden. And this is where this a third party situation kind of comes in here. This could be a friend. There's no balancing this out in the way that it is right now. There's kind of no easy way for this to go down, actually. Well, okay, so this took a different turn. That actually, Capricorn, you've had this kind of thing come out in your readings before, but here we are. It's still here. It's like what's come out in your readings before, if you haven't been watching them previously, is there's been a masculine who is literally either, they present themselves as straight. They could even be married with kids or be in a relationship, a long-term relationship with somebody, kids or no kids, but with a woman. And yet they secretly swing both ways, or they secretly down low. And they have not revealed this. Like, they still sleep with men on the side. Or, if they don't, they want to. So, they're committing that emotional crime, or they actually are cheating. But they don't see it the same. They don't see it as cheating because it's not with another woman. So, this could be why this Queen of Wands is in the reverse too, where something's completely off. And this could be why the sex life isn't great, because he doesn't really want to be having sex with women. So, she's only in it, what seems like, for the lifestyle. This Queen of Wands is only there for the lifestyle, for the money, for looking good, but the love isn't there. There is no connection. And he's just using her as a, poster girl, handbag wife, basically. Clarify again, Seven of Wands, King of Wands. It's like he's trying to fight these urges, but he's at the point where like his defenses all come down when it comes to this King of Wands in reverse. It's an injustice. So, you know, I feel like they have a secret relationship. This King of Cups and this King of Wands in reverse have a secret relationship. Or flip it or reverse it, this Queen of Wands is having an affair with this King of Wands in reverse. They're both in the reverse, which is why they're having, you know, because they're having that affair. That's the third party situation. That's the injustice. That's the unhealed situation. Things aren't going to go back to what they were before. Somebody's in this relationship for money and security. So I feel like somebody will be gaining this awareness, and it could be any of the three people. It could be that there's King of Wands in reverse gains this spiritual development and awareness, but honestly I don't really feel like it's him. I feel like this King of Cups is the one that needs the awareness, needs the spiritual development. He's the one in the upright. He's the one that may or may not know what's going on. But if he's, you know, feeling this way or acting this way, that's the enlightenment he needs to go through, that understanding he needs to go through. There is a third party situation happening here for one of these, for two of the three people. Yeah. Alright, so star energy, somebody could be in the public eye. Somebody could be worried about what this looks like, what this is going to look like to other people if they come out of the closet. They could be worried about what it would look like to other people if their relationship or their marriage was to split. But they're worried about what they look like more than anything. And for somebody else, it's like this is also a dream come true. But they're worried about appearances, but it's also a dream come true. So these are massive development, like interpersonal development that needs to go along here. Huge, huge, huge. Let's get some advice. This could also be where this Knight of Cups comes in. It's like, you know, it's not just declaring to the world. It's like, how do you tell your children or your son or somebody like that, you know, now I'm betting for the other team. I'm leaving your mum because I'm gay, or I'm leaving your mum because she's having an affair, or, you know, like the impact that has on the rest of the family is definitely a consideration, or more than a consideration. But we've got to expect powerful change. New moon eclipse, adjustments are required, third quarter moon, so on point. I feel like this family, with the issues that they're dealing with on the inside, like behind closed doors, this family is like very much the situation. They look good to everybody else on the outside. Everyone thinks they've got it all sorted. Everybody thinks it's cushy. It's like, you know, they look like the ideal couple, really. So they're worried about these public appearances. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work, but be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There is nothing to fear. Attune to the moon, never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings for this card: yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. You're being shunted towards your life purpose. Whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine. the goddess or spirit to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. So I feel like somebody is getting this breakthrough or whatever, like it's happening due to tapping into your intuition, which is going to bring this understanding forward. And somebody is letting their guard down here. Finally, letting their guard down. So I feel like this Two of Cups is in the upright. I feel like this relationship is about to have a breakthrough. And this enlightenment is about to come in here. And I feel like this is where you get this Ten of Pentacles. This is the happy ending that somebody has been so strongly wanting. And this is the dream come true. But powerful change. It does require change. So I feel like somebody's been manifesting this for a long time, but this is like getting through the fear. And the fear is like the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of loss. Like, I don't feel like you can lose. You can have the hugest breakthrough of your life, the most massive transformation of your life, but worrying about all the things that can go wrong could, create that you can manifest your fears. Adjustments are required. I think we'll just quickly read this one as well. Third quarter moon. So I think it's going to be applicable. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes and adjustments required before you get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now, that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of, so pay attention. Attuned to the moon, I am reevaluating the situation. So, I do have to just add that this Queen of Wands and this King of Wands being in the reverse the way they are, they're karmic. They are karmic. But there could be a good reason for why they're in the reverse, due to what's been going on, due to what's being avoided or kept secret, or somebody keeping their defenses up. Yeah. So I'll leave it there. Capricorn, this is your reading today. Hope it resonates. I hope the messages were helpful. And if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this community to grow. And I'll be back with your next reading on the 8th, 4 days time. So keep your notification bell switched on so you get those updates when that reading drops. And thank you for all the likes, comments, subscribes, confirmations. If you take time to write me, I love that. And for those of you that share the channel as well, thank you so much for that. It really helps. And yeah, I'll be back again soon. So take care until we talk again. Bye for now.